struggling a little bit throughout the whole match. From the second set, my back, and I just it just kept getting worse, and I should have called the trainer a little bit earlier before that, when I got to the point that I couldn't really breathe and had to go off court. So that was a little bit of my bad, but it's just a rib, got locked and it kept getting worse, and I had to have it adjusted. So I really had to go and take that medical timeout.
You said after the match that you were overwhelmed rather than mentioning your back though. Is there a reason why you didn't mention it?
You mean the question on the question
Yeah.
of the interview? You know what? I think I just really misunderstood what she asked me, because the question was I had few difficulties and why I went off, and I completely thought of a different thing, why I couldn't close out the match, because I had a few difficulties. So I understand the whole situation right now, but it's just really simple misunderstanding of a question, and I guess it was my bad.
Vicky, you were also asked on ESPN, and you made absolutely no mention of your back as well.
I did say that. I did say I couldn't breathe. It was locked, so that what came from my back. I'm telling you what happened right now. Honestly, that my back was bothering me. It took me too long of a time to call the trainer, which was my mistake. I was really panicking, not because of I couldn't convert my match point. That's not the case. I mean, I'm experienced enough to go over those emotions, but when you cannot breathe, when something's really blocking you, the stress, that was the stress I was talking about. I just couldn't realize what was going on with me. I just couldn't breathe. I couldn't swing. I think it was pretty obvious that my shots were a little bit different, and that's, I think, the misunderstanding of the situation. That what I said, that I was stressed out and choked, is not because of I couldn't finish my shot. It had to be explained, the situation. I understand the point of people maybe not understanding what I said, me not understanding what I've been asked. So I'm just glad that I'm here, to make everything clear, and that's it. Because I think you cannot really judge by few words. The situation had to be explained, and I'm glad I'm here doing that.